I think probably for Team SCA this leg's been as we expected, or even harder and worse than we expected. But I think it's taken us on a journey that we never even imagined we would go on, and we've learnt some things that we probably never thought we'd ever experience. My name is Sam Davies and I'm the skipper of Team SCA, the all-female boat in this Volvo Ocean Race. Auckland is the city of sails, and it's a place where you know that from Auckland you're going to go down deep into the its 50s, the Southern Ocean. We didn't leave in normal circumstances because we had been delayed because there'd been a massive cyclone, very severe tropical cyclone. I think it was the biggest one in 10 years that had come through and done a lot of damage. And so we were delayed because of this, because it was too rough to sail. We would have broken our boats and too dangerous. But we were still leaving, and we knew we were sailing straight into the tail end of Cyclone Pam. So for sure, when you leave Auckland and you leave that bridge behind you, you know that you're going places where not many people have ever been, and you're going places where nobody can come and rescue you. I think that's also part of the mystery of this leg, is when you leave, you don't know how you're going to be rounding Cape Horn, in what wind and in what waves. We knew that as soon as we passed out of the Bay of Plenty and around East Cape, we would be hit by these waves, basically. And for me, maybe I knew it was going to be rough, but I didn't actually know it was going to be quite as rough as it was, and it really was. Just the first few days were really, really tough. The girls were driving really, really well. That was probably the best day sailing I had and we had in the Southern Ocean. We were just sending it and we were flying. And then the night came. We had a problem with our instruments. They were struggling with the orientation, and we had a big cloud coming that was still a way away, but I think it was starting to give the first gusts, and then it's just getting dark, so when it's daylight still you can tend to hang on to it a bit longer and keep under control because you can see the waves, and quite often when it gets dark that's when it gets hard because you can't see the waves, and things become a little bit more scary and a little bit harder to keep under control at the helm. Managed to get the boat under control and deploy the J2 and at least just get the boat moving in the right direction, and then the next thing will be to check the main, make sure we haven't done any more damage. We've broken one batten, we know for sure, maybe we've broken more, so we've got to run some checks on that, and we've got half the stack falling out the back of the boat, so we're working on getting the stack back on board and just tidying up the mess. And so that was the beginning of the end of our performance in the Southern Ocean, because we lost our most important sail, the sail we needed for that leg, and So I guess that was also our first biggest challenge for the leg, was to save that sail, even though it was in pieces. I think Cape Horn for us was a bit of a, it was definitely the exit door of the Southern Ocean that we'd been trying to get to for quite a long time, and it probably was a symbol for us of getting out of the tough bit and back into what we knew and the racing we knew. And we had a bit of an emotional moment as well, because we left a wreath in memory of Magnus Olsson, our coach and pretty much the founder of this project. First big moment is when we see land, and not any land, but the land of the country of the finish that we're finishing in. And it was morning, and I think it's something that when you know you're not far away from the coast and you're within 30 miles, then everyone peels their eyes to try and be the first one to see land of the finish. And then suddenly you see the boat speeding out towards you, and it's good because it's like the symbol of the finish, but at the same time then suddenly you have this little sad, well I do anyway, I have this little sad part in me that of thinking, oh, it's over. And yeah, I think we're all pretty grateful when we finally made it to Portugal. Grateful, exhausted, and I think a massive sense of achievement.
Ladies and gentlemen, please can you put your hands together for the ladies of Team SCA. From the UK, we have got the skipper, Sam Davies. From the Netherlands, Karen Bauer. From Switzerland, Energy Chambers Rocks. From the UK, Dee Kafari. From the UK, Ali Nina. From the UK, Ali Lush. From Australia, Liz Martin. From the USA, Sarah Housebanter. From Australia, Sophie Sysak. From Australia, Stacey Johnson. From the UK, Libby Greenhouse. And from Sweden, the NBR, Annalena Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, Team SCA!
É curtir o verão.
Vem Magalhães Rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer a maçã. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de coió, é curtir o verão.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Vem Magalhães Rojão, traz a senha pro burrão, TT decoração.